got the car started, letting it warm up. There's frost on my windshield, not very cash money, so it's cold. Really, really cold. Got Luna. Luna girl, come here. Come here, Luna girl. Say hi, baby. Can you sit? Be such a good girl and sit. Yes, you're a good girl. This is Luna. She's a golden doodle. She has breathing problems, but she's a good girl. Luna also has a stealing food off the counter problem. Yeah, it's getting serious. Right, Luna girl? It's getting so serious. Let's see what we got for lunch, because I don't know. Got some carbonara. What do you think you're doing? This is my food, not puppies. Not for puppies. No, no. Hopefully my car's warm when I get back. I still gotta go get gas before I head to work. I already took my creatine, so that's a good thing. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, we got our lunch. Say goodbye to Luna girl. Bye, Luna girl. Can I get a hug? Said goodbye to Luna, took our creatine, got our lunch. Which means it is time to go to work. So, that's where we'll head. Emotionally, this morning, I'm not doing great, but I'm gonna try to make my best to make it a great day, because there's no reason to not make it a great day, except for every reason. But we don't care about that. I've had a lot on my mind recently, like a lot. And there's definitely been a lot of frustration and anger. I don't want to feel angry or frustrated, but I'm having a tough time processing how I should feel. I'm trying to understand why I feel angry and frustrated. So, I don't know. Gonna go hit the gym tonight after work, since I don't have to go to the airport. So, that's cool. I think we're gonna end up hitting back, since that's technically next up on the list. Even though it's kind of sore still. My legs, killing. My legs are dead. I hit legs 2 days ago. My legs are donezo. It's really bad. But you gotta work on them. See you guys at work. So like I was saying, I don't feel emotionally there. I have really been struggling to feel worthy and to feel like someone really, really cares about me. I know it's just my head at the end of the day. I know it is. And it feels like no one cares. I know people around me care. But it just really hurts, you know? Because, like, when you want someone to be there for you and they're not, you get disappointed. They want to be there for you, but sometimes the timing's just not awesome. And it hurts to try to go through that alone. But we need to stop trying to validate our feelings and our emotions through other people. Just because we feel a certain way doesn't necessarily mean that we need the other person to feel better. Sometimes in life, you need to be knocked down off of your feet. You need to be swept off and laying right on your butt, laying on your head. And you just, the only thing you can do is get back up. Hope for the best. Try your hardest. And be a better person than you were yesterday. And that's hard to be a better person than you were yesterday. I don't think it's easy for anyone with people. I'm pretty pretty bad about it, honestly. I try to be friendly with people and express that, you know, that they matter, because I feel like everyone matters. But it's really hard when you have like this anger and resentment stuck inside of you, because you're just so upset with the world and how things have been turning out for you. I'm not trying to blame anyone but myself, because I'm the only person I can blame. But pain is only temporary, you know? Pain doesn't last forever. It's a figment of our imagination that causes us to feel this pain. Yet we fully believe it, and we fully trust it more than we trust ourselves, which is really funny. It's funny that we would believe something that could be so wrong more than we would believe the truth, because we've been hurt in our past. I have a really bad habit of constantly wondering what people will think of me, and if they'll like me, or if I'll feel worthy enough around them. I'm trying to change my ways and change my patterns I've been used to, because they're not healthy patterns. But I've been struggling to find my peace without those patterns. I know I can find it eventually. I just, so much hate and anger is inside of me, it feels like, that I feel like I just want to go to like a rage room and just hit everything with a baseball bat, get it out of my system. I want to go golfing. That's what I really want. I want to go golfing. I want to hit a ball as hard as I physically can, make it go 200, 300 yards. That's what I really want. I want to express my anger. I want to release my energy. Part of that comes from going to the gym. But the gym doesn't let me hit something as hard as I can. So I really want to go golfing. I have my golf clubs in my back seat. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. The second it's warm, I'm there. I'll be at the golf course. You'll be seeing me hit balls. Probably weekly, because I love golf. I spend a lot of time dwelling on my past, and I should not. A lot of my past makes me feel unworthy for a lot of different reasons. One of them being my middle school teachers, kind of, some of them, not all of them, some of them kind of put me down a lot. And I was going through a tough time then, because I wanted to learn, and I wanted to distract myself from what was going on in my personal life. And the teachers kept just, the one teacher in particular, she kept just showing us bull crap that didn't matter and that we weren't there for. Like, the teacher kept showing us Hawaii videos and how awesome her vacation was. For like a week and a half, she kept doing this. It wasn't a week and a half. It was more like half a week. But it was really starting to anger me, because I was like, I've already seen these pictures after the first day. I'm here to learn. Why am I not learning? The teacher started talking about going to Hawaii and her experience at Hawaii. She was talking about it for multiple days. I was really starting to get upset with that. I don't know why. I don't know why I got so upset with it. Maybe it was because I had no friends at the time. Maybe it's because I was jealous of her going to Hawaii. I don't know. No one ever really asks about my life and what I go through. And it kind of upsets me, because I would love to talk to people about it. I'd love to be more open. And the only reason I'm not open about anything is because no one asks. And sometimes they do ask, and I just don't know how to express myself. So I freeze up and I don't know what to say. It just sucks, because like, the only person I ever want to talk to, it constantly feels like they hate me. And I know they don't hate me. but it feels like it. It's annoying because I want to express my feelings to them. This feeling that they hate me, it makes me feel like I shouldn't trust them. And I want to trust them more than anything. It's just so hard to get over that hump of like that hatred that you feel like you have received. And some of it has to do with like text messages, just, you know, you're not able to read people's face expressions. I'm a very physical person. I like to be able to see and talk in person because then I can understand their feelings more and I can understand the situation more. I feel like over texting, a lot of things can be very, 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 very miscommunicated and take everything for the worse because of the fact that you can't see the other person's emotions and you feel like they're just being very monotone. Or maybe you feel like they're just being overly aggressive, but they don't mean to sound like that. It's just you can't see their facial expressions or anything when they talk because it's texting. A lot to think about, a lot on my mind. I'll see you guys at work. Got the LS 350Z on the dyno. Hopefully we can get some pretty good pulls on the dyno with the 350Z. I think we're going to make close to 500 horsepower, but we'll find out. Just got the 350Z all finished tuned. It made 430 wheel horsepower. It's pretty safe right now. The ignition timing is pretty low still, but that's kind of expected with drift cars because they're going to be banging off limiter and everything else. It is really bright out here, but that's kind of expected with drift cars. You want to have the ignition timing a little bit lower than most other cars because they're going to be banging off limiter and they're going to be driving very aggressively. So 430 is pretty good for what it is. We could definitely squeeze some more out if we switched to a different fuel and had some other goodies on it, but 430 is pretty good baseline for your drift car and LS. So yeah. I'm in the 2019 Silverado. HP Tuner says that we could have fixed the issue, we just don't know it because we haven't taken any test drives. So I'm gonna go test drive this truck. Hopefully the codes will clear and we'll be fine. So I'm gonna go do that and listen to some podcasts while I drive. So